Okay. Hey, who said you could be on the couch? Ew.
Okay.
Should explain the premise.
So we decided to come together and answer some moral questions just for fun.
Stop and delete it right now.
Wow.
Too much.
Oh well. Okay, so you want me to start?
Okay.
Start again.
Should I read it or do you want me to read it?
Just read it.
One morning you were driving to work, and as per usual, you were running a bit late. So you were driving a touch faster than the speed limit. You reached down to your stereo to change the CD, when all of a sudden your car hits something solid. You spin to a stop, but not before several more cars have run into you and each other in an attempt to avoid the accident. As you look up and out of your car, you can see that you hit a person and that the person is not looking very good. In fact, you are sure that they are dead. You shakily get out of your car and look around at the damage that has been caused. Several cars have been badly smashed up, and more importantly, you have killed someone with your careless driving. As you were standing there in shock, a woman comes up to you, tears running down her face, and obviously very shook up. As a natural reaction, you ask her what is wrong. She gives you a funny look and then explains that she just ran over someone. You ask her where this person is, and she points to the person that you ran over. You don't understand why, but for some reason, this woman thinks that she caused the accident and killed the person, when in fact you were well aware that you were the cause. Whoever accepts the blame is likely to be placed in jail for a very long time. If you let the woman take the blame, there's a very good chance you will get away with it all. However, there's also the possibility that you could be placed in jail for even longer, trying to cover it up. What do you do?
Well, if I'm be in jail longer and they catch me, then I might as well go to jail. Like, not cover it up.
Okay.
Because it just means more jail
you're
time,
just
which
gonna
is...
tell her that you...
Or, we both can go to jail together.
She never did anything though.
I can't convince her that she did not do it.
Cue song.
But we can share the blame and maybe get a lighter sentence. I don't know.
So basically you're saying... What would you do? Would you tell her that you did?
I'd tell her it was my fault too.
Okay.
I'm not lying technically. I'm saying it's my fault too. If she believes she did it.
Well, for me, I think the guilt for killing someone is bad enough as it is. I couldn't deal with the additional guilt of getting someone else to go in jail for my crime. So I think I just take the blame solely and then head to jail myself. It'd be a hard decision to do, but twice the guilt, I can't handle that.
Yeah. Same here. If I killed someone, I probably regret it. Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I probably regret it.
Of course you're right.
Wow, okay. Well, this just kind of reminds me of that one book we read in like 5th grade, remember?
The Stranger.
Stranger?
Oh yeah, The Stranger.
just talking
Yeah, I
about
remember just like
that.
kill him as a textbook. He has to read it for his
Okay,
boss.
we're on video right now.
Okay,
It's okay.
either way, I'll accept the blame and go to jail instead of trying to cover it up.
You're a good man, Charlie Brown.
Alright.
Okay, hold this one. A madman who has threatened to explode several bombs in crowded areas has been apprehended. Unfortunately, he has already planted the bombs, and they are scheduled to go off in a short time. It is possible that hundreds of people may die. The authorities cannot make him divulge the location of the bombs by conventional methods. He refuses to say anything and requests a lawyer to protect his Fifth Amendment rights against self-incrimination. In exasperation, some high-level officials suggest torture. This would be illegal, of course, but the official thinks that it is nevertheless the right thing to do in this desperate situation. Do you agree? If you do, would it also be morally justifiable to torture the mad bomber's innocent wife? But that is the only way to make him talk? Why? What would you do? Left to the dealer, man. It's you.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll stick with my previous answer. That, as heartless as it sounds, I'll probably torture the wife. Okay, so I'd probably torture the wife just to save the rest of the people. Because sacrifices are coming.
Yeah, I would do the same. I mean, it's bad either way, but it's better for one than all.
Yeah.
I have to agree too. I mean, although she had no idea that, what her husband's devious intentions or his plans are, I have to torture her because it's only, that's not the right thing to do, but at the same time, it's like, she may be innocent, but those hundreds of people where the bomb is, they're also innocent as well. And gotta minimize the damage, right? I feel like a bad person for saying that.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying.
Okay. We're all bad people.
I'm all serious.
Okay, lifeboat, you guys want to answer this? You don't have to read it. You can leave it explain it.
Basically, you are caps. Or like the main ship's gone down. You're on a lifeboat. You can either
You
ditch.
just said the premise of the boat, and you can't say we're on a boat. It's drunk.
Okay, you're
Doesn't
basically
matter.
on a cruise, and then somehow Titanic happens again, right? And then
We're on lifeboats.
yeah,
And
you're on the
DiCaprio's
lifeboat.
like,
And
and
Okay,
it's,
so
And then there's your crew. There's a hole in your lifeboat, and like so there's like 7 people that can bail it out with 1 person at rest, and you guys can keep that going for like 5 hours or 2 hours.
something like that. If there's any
if
people,
you help the 9 people in the lifeboat with the hole, you can keep the boat afloat for 5 hours. That requires 10 people all working together to keep the water out. What happens is you have a friend on another lifeboat who, with an empty space. Their boat's intact. It'll float. It's not going to sink. They have 9 people, and your friend wants you to come over to that boat, and you guys can get away safely without sinking. So the question is, do you stay on the boat with a hole in it, and help them keep it afloat for 5 hours, or do you leave, join the other boat, and then guarantee your survival? But the problem is, if you join the other boat, the boat you were previously on can only stay afloat for 2 hours, and most likely they will not get rescued. What do you do? Okay, I'll go first. I'd say, although everyone, as human beings, we're also animals, and our first instinct is to take care of ourselves as well as our family and others. I have to stay on the current boat because it's kind of not really a commitment, but like I'm on that boat helping keep those people alive, and in turn they're helping keep me alive. And although I could ditch and survive, for an indefinite period of time on an intact boat, I wouldn't ditch. I'd stay on that boat, and if we get rescued, great. And if we don't, I'll go down with those people.
okay. Okay, so yeah, I would probably stay in the boat and try to survive for 5 hours and hope that we get saved, but I wouldn't ditch and go to the other boat.
Yeah, I guess I'm the only one ditching. I don't know. I'm a survivalist. I want to stay alive as long as possible. And I'm with a friend, so no.
I think the
They're
real
both
question is,
strangers,
what kind of
or-
friend is it, huh?
It's two bro. It's a bro over there.
It's a
so you gotta
bromance.
go. Like, if it was you, I'd ditch my boat and come join your boat. And if your dad was on it, I'd definitely ditch for both of you. I'd rather be with someone I know than a bunch of strangers.
Alright. In the novel Sophie's Choice by William Styron, a Polish woman, Sophie Załotowska, is arrested by the Nazis and sent to the Auschwitz death camp. On arrival, she is honored for not being a Jew by being allowed a choice. One of her children will be spared the gas chamber if she chooses which one. In an agony of indecision, as both children are being taken away, she suddenly does choose. They can take her daughter, who is younger and smaller. Sophie hopes that her older and stronger son will be better able to survive, but she loses track of him and never does learn of his fate. Did she do the right thing? Years later, haunted by the guilt of having chosen between her kids, Sophie commits suicide. Should she have felt guilty? Brian, you're first.
Oh, this is a hard one for you too.
Well, they were gonna take away both her kids. Right?
They were taking away both, and she
yeah.
ended up picking one.
If you don't choose, they'll kill both.
Yeah.
But if you choose one, the other one will be left alive. And basically, she chose out of between her younger daughter and her older son, the younger daughter.
Yeah. No, she
So-
saved her younger daughter, right? Yeah. No. Yeah.
No, they took her daughter.
No, they took the son.
Oh.
Oh, no. Yeah, because she believed that there was a stronger son and would be able to survive.
I'd say yes and no. Like that's like a.
Should she have felt guilty? I would say. Actually, I do agree. It's like both.
It's like
because it's
Like
human
she wants to keep
instinct, yeah.
one. Obviously, it's all but I don't know. Wait.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like you
Sort of.
you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
And she chose to
Better
win
just-
some, and
I mean,
I don't know, that's alright.
when you're given that choice with no time to decide, I mean, it's hard, especially because a mother's first instinct is to protect her kids.
And then especially the baby in the family.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I think what happened, I mean, I think she should feel guilt because one, I mean, if she didn't pick, I mean, it's like indirectly murdering a child, you know?
Yeah.
Because she was offered a choice of which one would live, which one would die.
And then if she didn't say anything, she'd be indirectly murdering both her kids.
Not necessarily. I mean, I think it's both. It's really difficult. I mean, either way, someone dies, right? But in one case, two dies. But I think if what happens is if you choose one to die, yes, one lives, but at the same time, the guilt is multiplied because your hand chose the one which lives and which one died. Like it's by your hand that one lived. Like that kid didn't have a choice, you know?
Yeah, because the
Yeah, but
kid had.
It's better to
Because she
act than
believed
not
that the
act.
son was more.
No, I'm saying it's better that one child. I'm saying it's better that one child lived than if both died. But I'm saying for her mental stability, it's worse that one lived because by her hand, one of them died. It's not like the kids had a choice. She chose.
Yeah.
If she didn't choose, if she didn't say anything, they both died. But at the same time, she didn't pick.
True. Because I was gonna say, for me, the only thing, like, I would, if it was me, I would feel guilty because of the thought that one of my kids knows that I like one over the other. That's what would kill me. That would
And
make me
then the thing is, like, should she feel guilty? I mean, I think she will feel guilty because if the mother's kid dies, they're always gonna feel guilty.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't think she should. I don't think she. My answer is she should not feel guilty because at the same time, she didn't have a choice. Someone's gonna die, and she's gonna feel guilt.
Yeah.
It wasn't her choice in the end. Are we doing Tom or Jay Tom?
I think we're doing Tom.
Yeah.
Tom,
Gender equality. Okay.
Tom, hating his wife and wanting her dead, puts poison in her coffee, thereby killing her. Joe also hates his wife and would like her dead. One day, Joe's wife accidentally puts poison in her coffee, thinking it's cream. Joe has the antidote, but he does not give it to her. Knowing that he is the only one who can save her, he lets her die. Is Joe's failure to act as bad as Tom's action? I think it's just that.
Either way,
Yeah.
Because no.
Well, like, wait, how did the poison get with the? How did
she just thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
there should be like some kind of label on that crap.
That's not the point.
That's not the point. Yeah.
I think the point is, I think it's worse actually. I think it's just as bad at least.
Yeah.
I mean, because either way, his intent, he wanted her dead anyways, right?
Yeah. True.
But yeah.
But then, I mean, you can hate someone, but then that doesn't necessarily mean that you want them dead.
I think his failure to act is definitely just as
Yeah.
bad. There's no way it isn't.
I would say even worse, because he hadn't.
I mean, the
He
reason.
could have saved her, but he didn't.
Listen, the intention was the same. Tom killed his wife intentionally because he wanted her dead.
Yeah.
And then Joe didn't save his wife because he wanted her dead too.
Yeah.
So either way, it's just as bad.
I concur.